Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Well, hello, somebody. Welcome back. It's Inside the Trenches. It's your host, Marlon, Big Fave Favorite. I'm joined here by CL NOLA. We got little Chris in the building. And it's Monday Fun Day, baby. Holiday season. As y'all know, we're loving it. And we appreciate every one of you guys for tuning in as y'all do each week. Big ups to our sponsors. Get Gordon and get it done. The Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. You can now, in the New Orleans area, got hurt at work, you had something going on, a car accident, anything of that nature, and you need some assistance, you can call 504-800-8888. Also, we want to take this time to thank Health Nut System. Big ups to Dr. Kendra. They just had their 3-year anniversary for their business and wellness, something that we all need on a daily basis. Big ups to them. Visit stillbody.org right now. She has her new sea moss products out off the chain. They got the Georgia peach flavor. Remember the Speed Up 365, your daily dose of vitamins that you need. Listen, y'all, it's the winter time. You want to make sure that your health and wellness is up. Visit stillbody.org, and special shout out to Health Nut System. Conquer Sports Pros, baby. It's off season for some of y'all right now. High school and then junior high ball is coming up. If y'all looking for some position-specific training, linemen, O-linemen, D-linemen out there, visit our site right now, csportspros.com. And also for all of our high school students or college students that are in the transfer portal and you're looking for some support, holler at us at csportspros.com. We have a group of folks and experts in that area, consultants that could help you out. A little tongue twister there. It's not like I'm in a recording booth, huh? Hello, somebody. Well, CL, my brother, normally we'll start off with some LSU news.
Right.
We'll talk a little bit of Saints, but we got to give Tulane University
for sure.
Big props, baby. First team out of Louisiana to making it to the college football playoffs.
For sure.
Big ups to Tulane for what they've done this season to accomplish that. It's huge, fellas. I don't really know where to start. I think I'll go ahead and start with Coach John Summerall for picking up the torch and keeping things going. As we know, Coach Willie Fritz, who's now in Houston, about to take on LSU. We'll talk about that a little later. But for him to pick up the torch, CL, and not only retain good players, but bring in good players. People forget we bring in guys like Preston Sebastian from Alabama into Tulane to be a star player.
Quarterback.
At our receiver. And then we brought in, like you said, Jake Retzloff from BYU, another guy that played at a Power 4 team. When you look at John Summerall's basically rap sheet, his resume, your thoughts?
Consistent in what he promised at the press conference when he said that Tulane would win the conference championship. Consistency when he said that they would actually make it to the playoffs. It's quite amazing, to be honest with you, when you sit back and you think of the years building up to this. You spoke of Coach Fritz. Now we're speaking of Coach Summerall. We also know that Coach Summerall is now the head coach of SEC's very own Florida University, but they've been giving him permission to still coach this team, and I think it was warranted because to a man, I believe every young man on that team wanted Coach Summerall to finish the game, and I believe Saturday, as in a couple of days after Monday, Tulane will finish the game. I think the momentum has become almost like a rolling tide.
Look, Chris, bro, this your school. You here at Loyola, right next door. Mm-hmm. This is the most attention Tulane had since like the late 70s.
Well, not that year they went
Well, Sean King is
yeah,
and all
yeah,
that. I'm
yeah.
talking about like to
nationally.
nationally,
Yeah.
like to be ranked this high nationally.
Oh,
since
for
then.
sure.
I don't get it twisted. The Hawaii Bowl and even the Matt Forte days. Now Tulane's seen a lot of success. Let's not get that twisted. But recent success with you being in college, your thoughts?
And I was just talking to my family about this the other day. I honestly, like, to a certain extent, I feel like I'm the good luck charm. 'Cause
I'm not mad.
before I came to college, before I got to college, like, Tulane, they had some success. Like, yeah, they've been to bowl games and stuff like that, but they never even dreamed of, going to the American Athletic Conference Championship game and going to New Year's Six bowl games. Now, ever since I got there, we went to the AAC Championship game 4 years in a row.
Sure.
Made it to the Cotton Bowl. Won the Cotton Bowl against Heisman winning quarterback Caleb Williams.
Sure.
And now we are back in the college football playoffs for the first time in Tulane football program history. Before LSU in the 12-team playoff, that says a lot. And hopefully they play great against Ole Miss, disadvantaged Ole Miss without their head coach. We'll see what happens there. I think they should play a better game than they did earlier this year against Ole Miss.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and this is my thing. You look at recent times, the success that Caleb Williams have with the Chicago Bears, and Tulane put it on USC then in the Cotton Bowl a few years ago. So I was just talking to one of the guys who trained, a friend of the show, Eric Hicks, about that during training earlier. We were just reliving a lot of Tulane's early success, and it goes far beyond what you think of in terms of competing with other states. Just recently, y'all remember Coach Saban brought up how important it is to take that job here at LSU for Louisiana's sake in terms of per capita. We running stuff, right?
Oh, for sure.
We producing the most athletes.
For sure.
Across the board, we can even talk basketball, baseball. I know just recently Master P honored Bo Lester, Old Para Walker, legend basketball
Shouts out
player.
to Bo.
Shouts out to Bo McCaleb, just for his success not only at UNO, but this man just recently played for the Pelicans.
Sure.
And
All-time leading scorer at UNO.
that's huge. So it just speaks about Louisiana as a whole. So for Tulane to keep that true, most of that talent, Coach Summerall, this isn't his first go-around recruiting in Louisiana. He knew to keep that there. Not a bad week here. I mean, LSU didn't play, obviously, because our season's over, so we didn't lose any SEC championships. But the Saints got to win. Big ups to New Orleans Saints. Advanced to 2 wins on the season. That's big. And then you beat the games, you win the games that matter, obviously, against division rival.
Right.
That matters. That goes
On the road.
on the road again.
And a thriving rainstorm.
Come on now. Yes, the weather was horrible. For me, y'all, and this is just probably the nature of what I play when I play football, it's about the defense. It's the way, particularly in the secondary, the way Alante Taylor showed up.
Got the pick on Baker.
Got the big time pick on Baker.
Yeah.
The way, the defense, for the most part, kept him contained. They had some big runs. I thought that Tucker did a pretty good job, and I felt as if we kind of maybe overset some of the gaps. But see, I'm going to come to you first because you mentioned about it being in the rain. Your defense have to show up. Your running game have to show up. Devin Neal did that yesterday. I thought this was his best game thus far as rookie year. Your observations, not only on the Saints defense, but your thoughts, what really showed up for the Saints.
Complimentary football. We're aware that the New Orleans Saints have a pretty decent defense. I'm not sure if the average fan realized that last year we were 30th and this year we're ranked 12th in defense.
Movement is real.
Yeah. The great Drew Brees said not too long ago, if the New Orleans Saints score 24 points, they win the game.
that's what happened.
That's exactly what happened. We scored 24 points. But I think the most important thing about yesterday's game was the early start.
Yeah.
Mason Tipton taking a kickoff 55 yards just to give us that kick, right? Just to give us that oomph. And then we obviously drive down on a short field and score on the opening drive. Probably our first or second time doing that this year. Which just really sparked everything. I think the complimentary football was with Neal with his 19 carries for 70 yards. I mean, it's not a secret that I've been begging to run the football more consistently to help the defense. Defense came up with big plays. Gradison with 2 tackles for loss in the backfield. Obviously, like you said, Taylor with the interception during the main time. And I think the most important thing of it all is, to a man, everyone believes in the young man Shuck, because I know a lot of conversation was about Shuck, but for me, it's about what does he produce with other guys around him. Vele, obviously in Miami last week, he was 8 for 8 receiving. This game, every catch he makes is a first down. Every catch that Jawan catches is a first down. Every catch that even Olave catches is a first down. So we're pushing the football down the field. We're being more, what's the word I'm looking for? We're being more insertive.
Yeah, to the words on my
yeah, we're being more assertive in stretching out the defense and not everything being piled up so much, which opens up the offense. And, of course, everyone saw Mr. Shuck take both touchdowns to the house on his feet.
Man, Chris, I'm going to come to you next because we've been very critical of this New Orleans Saints team the whole season.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so. Look at the record. But something in that Miami game to me, y'all, I started to see it click for the team.
For me
Not
too.
only for Shuck. It wasn't a win, right? And there are no more victories in football, but I felt very confident going into this Tampa game. I knew it was on the road. You know, teams naturally, we got this one-win team, New Orleans, coming in here. They only beat the Panthers. This is nothing. And I'm not saying that was Tampa's energy the whole time, Chris, but you saw where we went in there relentless, like from the start, all 3 phases. When you look at the growth of this team and you're a young guy, we look towards the future of the New Orleans Saints. Obviously, we got to finish the rest of this season off. What's coming up, y'all? I know we got the Jets coming up.
Jets, Titans, Carolina, Atlanta.
And then Atlanta. So this is the end of the season, so we can only look for so much right now. What are you looking for in the next few weeks in terms of area of improvement for the New Orleans Saints?
Area of improvement. Well, even though the defense was great overall yesterday, I definitely would like to see them play better against running backs, whether if it's them catching the ball out the backfield, like Berkey Irvin did yesterday and ran it in for a touchdown, or stopping the run. And, I think Sean Tucker scored maybe a touchdown or 2. So I would definitely like to see them play better against against running backs for sure. Run defense or just running backs just catching the ball out the backfield and taking it to the house.
If y'all just tuning in to Inside the Trenches, baby, we're talking about, just general conversations in sports. We're excited about the energy that's going on here in Louisiana, Tulane football. The New Orleans Saints got a win that just I call it a feel-good win. We hadn't taken L's back to back to back to, I don't feel like continue saying backs. It's not a good feeling. But what I do appreciate is this team going out there, having energy, all 3 phases showing up. Like CL say, Mason Tipton came out and set the tone right off the bat. We go out there, we score on the first drive.
Yes,
all of that energy mattered going forward. Speaking of bad energy and just sour play and really being selfish, Notre Dame. Come on. Listen. You're supposed to play in a bowl game. I think back to LSU, we had just fired Coach Ed Orgeron and Coach Brad Davis took over. I think we had like 39 scholarship players in that bowl game. We played the game because it's not about the team in that regard from, let me say that differently. It is about team play, but it's not about the team not being in the college football playoffs. It's about those seniors.
Yeah.
It's about guys who are trying to get more tape for the transfer portal.
Yeah.
It's about just finishing with the win as a team. You finish the season. It's stuff like the bowl gifts.
Right.
The bowl travel. You know, you're going to a different place. I'm going to come to you first, CL. When you first heard that Notre Dame decided to back out of their bowl game because they didn't get in the college football playoffs, what were your initial thoughts?
Initially, I felt like it was selfish. Like you mentioned, there's seniors that didn't know that their last game was going to be their last game. There are people in the band that didn't know that their last game was going to be their last game, and so on and so forth. I understand the disappointment of not making the college playoffs. We always remember the days of Florida State when they decided that Florida State didn't deserve to make it to the playoffs. I don't think, obviously, Notre Dame has the same argument, but at the same time, I just think it's selfish. I won't even delve into it because I don't want to pile on. I'm sure they're getting a lot of backlash right now, but sometimes football is just a vessel of what's bigger in life. And when you miss that opportunity to show what's bigger in life, you miss out on the gifts of football.
Well said, brother. And that's real life. It really boils down to life. Like, football is still a part of our lives in some capacity, especially for me and CL. Like, we played the game at some point. We stopped playing the game. We still, it's life. You know, we take that to our workplaces. Guys are in different industry, the discipline and the structure that they got from football in life. And you just robbed them out of that last one. Them guys going to think back to not playing their last bowl game.
Sure.
So I just thought that was weak out of Notre Dame.
And I'm still scouting. There's a running back for Notre Dame, number 4, that I'm scouting for next year. And I would have loved to get a little more something on him, but
that's back to my point.
Yeah.
What about the kid who may have to hit the transfer portal and may need a little more film? So it's just overall, it was just bad. Positive news, Chris, I'll come to you with next. Coach Kirk Signetti got on the TV back in 2023 and said, hey, you know, what are you going to tell the recruits and folks in the transfer portal about coming to play at Indiana? Indiana. I win. Google me. 2 years later, shuts down number 1 Ohio State. Look, I even started by saying that because we're just so used to putting them on that pedestal. But a good game. I don't know if y'all had a chance to check it out, the full game in its entirety. Sure. Indiana, from the toughness of now a guy that's in the front seat, or that Heisman
Fernando
Mendoza, right there, Chris. Man, you tell me about your thoughts on Indiana, man. Stayed away way too long, Gary, Indiana. This is not what the University of Indiana is, but just tell your thoughts on that matchup against Ohio State.
My thoughts, Indiana, they showed me how tough they are mentally and physically. Knit and grit, physical team, defense and offense. I mean, hard hitting on defense. Fernando Mendoza took a huge shot
bro.
early in the ball game, came back, made some big time throws, especially at the end, and then basically sealed the game for Indiana. Their wide receiver 1, number 3, got knocked out the game early. Didn't matter. Defense, so tough. I mean, they stopped the run, which was so important because Ohio State been so great at running the football all year. Shut that down, and then they definitely contain Julian Sayin, who's been one of the best quarterbacks in college football this year, and I think he's a freshman, by the way, if I'm not mistaken.
He's young.
So,
Yeah,
sure.
so,
I think red shirt, because wasn't he at Alabama or something?
yeah, he's definitely young.
So definitely impressive by Indiana's defense, impressive performance overall, and I think they should be great going into the college football playoffs.
Yeah, 5 sacks in that game for Indiana. Defensively, they showed up versus Ohio State's 3, which that was in the beginning of the game. It was getting after Mendoza pretty early. This will be a fun and very interesting college football playoff series is really us watching the NIL money work in real time.
Oh, for sure.
These are and this is Coach Kirk is cut from the Nick Saban coaching tree.
Yeah.
And I counted at least 7 to 8 NFL players in this football game on Saturday.
Easy, yeah.
And not just all on the Ohio State side. Indiana has NFL players on 3 levels of their team, on the defensive line, a linebacker, and a D-back. And, of course, I'm scouting Mr. Cornell Tate, number 1 wide receiver coming out of Ohio State. You know, but it's always funny to me. You can be watching the game and then turn your head and you're still listening to it in the background, and you'll hear somebody say, Bo Jackson for 5 yards. I'm like, it just throws me off that the young man is named Bo Jackson, Ohio State running backs. But shouts out to Indiana. They've shown all year that they're ready for prime time. And honestly, I'm a fan of the running back, Mr. Black.
Yeah, and big time. And I will say this. Look, bro, you had guys like Caden Curry had 2 sacks in this game for Ohio State. So Ohio State is, and this is a team, 2 teams that's going into the college football playoffs regardless. So it's cool watching all this NFL football going at one time. Speaking of NFL football, there's not Patek or Paddock or whatever they call it, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's legendary, baby. We saw a marquee matchup yesterday. Now, I was kind of bits and pieces of it because I was watching the Saints game, obviously. But the Tennessee Titans took on the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland, like I said, if we go bar for bar with the quarterbacks, hey, bro, Shador outplayed
Oh, for sure.
Cam by far with 340-some yards, 3 touchdowns,
100%.
showed a lot of grit. Look, Chris, I'm going to come to you first, y'all. We got about 2 more minutes left. Just your looking back at this, we had this conversation before. We had this conversation before in the spring about right after the draft. CL was literally pissed the rest of the draft show because Shador slipped. He was mad because the Saints ain't draft him, but then he slipped so far, and then we get to the next day having the 5th round.
It was a rough night.
And the first pick overall basically got outperformed by Shador in that game. He won. Well, the most important thing is to win the game.
Right.
But just your thoughts on that marquee matchup.
Shador played great. He played great. He played lights out in that game. And I don't know why Coach Kevin Stefanski took him out on that 2-point conversion play that could have tied the game at the end. I honestly, they should fire Kevin Stefanski after the season is over with.
Maybe he'll tell us when he in unemployment.
Shout out to Shador Sanders. Best game of your NFL career so far. Keep up the good work.
I'll make it short. It was all a matter of time. I've been watching Shador since he was at Texas Christian in the state of Texas. And I knew when he finally got the opportunity, when he finally got the preparation of, starting reps, when he got a chance to actually get with the starters, I knew it was just a matter of time. The Cleveland Browns is a more talented team than you realize. Junkins at running back.
Oh, yeah.
The tight end is a monster. You also have Judy. So there's talent on that team. You just needed someone to deliver the ball. How about the most accurate quarterback in college football last year?
Shador Sanders.
It's unfortunate that Mr. Ward, the difference in the draft picks was so far away from each other. We've rarely talked about Cam Ward this year, but we've only talked about Shador, even when he was the 3rd-string quarterback. Shador is a comet that will not be stopped until it reaches its pinnacle. And I've sat here and I've talked about Shador to exhaustion. Now I get to sit back and watch.
Yeah, I was impressed across the board with just not only his performance on the field, but his resiliency off the field, his being able to cut out the outside noise, just any noise, just put it at very minimum. Still speak candidly on camera. Support. This dude, at one point, he was throwing the ball to the equipment guy.
Right.
Not getting any reps, was in a quarterback circus, basically. But now, watch me now.
Confidence and composure. all-time high.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing, baby. And it's perfect timing for you, baby, because it is Inside the Trenches on the Monday, and the show don't stop right here. We don't have one. We don't even have 2 and 3. We don't have 4. We have 5 guests coming on the show today. And y'all know this show ain't nothing but 2 hours, baby. So y'all be prepared. Next joining us, we'll have Braylon Montero from Destrehan High School. Also, we'll have Bonnable's High School's Tyree Burris. He's broken Russian records or has super successful Bonnable. Bonnable, y'all know our guy, Coach Dre.
Yes, sir.
First year head coach, goes to the second round of the playoffs. Bonnable, man, it's the most success Bonnable seen since
He sat in this exact
1990.
studio. Well, he sat in the studio next door to us, but
Yeah.
he sat in the studio and he talked about changing the culture of Bonnable. And lo and behold, it only took him a year.
Well, we have his running back that played a major role on it right here in the studio.
No doubt.
So y'all make sure y'all stick around. It's Inside the Trenches, baby, right here on ESPN Baton Rouge's YouTube channel. Hello, somebody. It's time to move your body. All right, so they about to play musical chairs, Chris. We're going to rotate them in that guest seat.
Yes, sir.
Y'all are okay? Man, it's like everybody be texting me as soon as I get on air. Like that's just...
Inside the trenches.
Inside the Trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the Trenches.
Are you a high school football player who's tired of waiting on college coaches to notice you? What if I told you there's a way to get real colleges to reach out to you with scholarship offers and a financial package? If you are a junior or a senior who is serious about playing football on the next level and having school paid for, well, this video for you. Hello, somebody. Let me introduce myself. My name is Marlon Big Fave Favorite. As a defensive lineman, I won a national championship with LSU in 2007 and then won a Super Bowl championship with the New Orleans Saints in 2009. Today, I'm a part of a broadcasting team who does the pre- and post-game analysis for the LSU Tigers. You might catch me on other media outlets talking sports as well. But here's what I'm mostly passionate about. My real job is running Concord Sports Professionals. At our New Orleans and Baton Rouge's facilities, we specialize in elite training for high school and college-bound football players. We provide position-specific training, strength and conditioning, and speed training to help our athletes dominate on the field. But that's just part of what we do. The big part of what we do is we help high school football players secure offers to play college football and pay for their education. Here's the reality most players face. High school coaches just don't have enough time to do all the recruiting work that you need. You show up to 7-on-7s and camps, hoping some coaches will notice you out of 500-some kids. What usually happens is you waste your entire weekend because nobody was actually watching you. Most guys just throw their applications into a void, hoping something sticks. That's not strategy. That's gambling with your future. Here's where we're different. We have a network of 1,000 coaches and scouts representing every level of college football, from Division I FBS, FCS, Division II, Division III, NAIA, and junior colleges. We start with a complete skill assessment. We discuss your football and your educational goals. Then, based off your talent, we personally contact coaches and scouts who are looking for exactly what you bring to the table. We don't send out emails. We make direct, personal contacts. Why does our approach work so well? Because me and my team here at Conquer has years of experience in the sports world. Our network is broad and vast, and we can get you in front coaches and scouts who can offer you a spot. Here's what this means for you. Number one, you never have to worry about what to say, how to say it, or when to say it. You just show up, play your best, and let the results take care of themselves. Number two, when a coach responds, we personally prep you for each call and visit. We walk you through what to expect, what to say, and how to make a strong first impression. Our team of former NCAA and NFL players manages the outreach, sending and replying to messages every single day. This makes it almost impossible not to get noticed by a college program. But we don't just reach out randomly. We write messages to show real intent, why you like their school, references to their program, and their academic reputation. We make it personal, real, and human. We have direct contacts and relationships with the decision makers. So a coach just don't see a name or a stat. They see you, a player that belongs in their locker room, and they trust that we will only send players that fits their program. Now, I can't cover everything in this short video, but if you like what you heard so far, or if you're even a little bit interested, click the link below and book a call with our team. Worst case scenario, you leave with a clear plan on how to control your recruiting process. Best case scenario, we work together and you sign a college offer with a scholarship. And if it doesn't work, we'll keep on working. We'll find a way to get you somewhere. There are tons of opportunities out there, and we'll help you discover them. So is this worth 30 minutes of your time? Absolutely. The only real risk is doing nothing and watching another season go by without hearing from a school you should be playing for. Even if you're unsure or on the fence, book a call anyway. The application just takes minutes. And if we can't help you, we'll let you know right away. Click the link below and we'll see you on the call. Hello, somebody.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Well, hello, somebody. It's time to move your body. Welcome back to Inside the Trenches. It's your host, Marlon, Big Faith Favorite, and we're live here at the Loyola Studios, Uptown New Orleans, baby.
Uptown.
Representing. I got my co-host, CL NOLA, in the building, and we have a special guest. But before I get to our special guest, remember, it's the winter time. You gotta watch that weather. Gotta keep yourself together. You gotta holler at Health Nut System. That's right, Dr. Kendra over at Health Nut System. She has, how Urkel used to say it, the elixir fixer. All natural products, sea moss. We talked about the still body. Forgot to mention to you about if you want tone up, we have the Speed Up 365. Make sure y'all visit stillbody.org. Get y'all's products and let them know that you heard about them right here on Inside the Trenches. Well, I know somebody who's gonna definitely get some of them still body products. Big Dog Defensive Tackle out of Destrehan High School, right here out of St. Rose, Louisiana.
Come on.
Conquer Sports' very own, in the building with us right now. We got Big Dog, Braylon Montero.
Come on.
B, welcome back to the show, baby.
Welcome
What's
back.
going on?
Welcome back, brother.
Yes, sir. Glad to be here.
So I wanna get this thing started off and talk about what recently happened. This week, you just signed or did this early signing day at Destrehan High School. Tell the folks where you're headed, man.
I'm heading to Arkansas, Monticello, and I plan to start in January.
Okay. Big ups to
Getting
you.
out of there.
Congratulations.
Early
More
graduation.
claps,
You're
baby.
not waiting. That is amazing, brother. That is amazing. You know, I paused for a second because I just thought about that. You're not even waiting. You're ready to go. You're ready to go live that life.
Yes, sir.
So, what made you choose Arkansas Monticello?
The coaching staff, definitely. I talk to Coach Trahan almost every day, and they're actually having a coaching change right now. But Coach Hud Jackson, he's a great dude. I love him, and I just love the whole coaching staff. I love the atmosphere and environment there too. It's a great program.
Yeah, we spoke early this summer. I think this is when the conversation first started off with you and Arkansas Monticello.
Yes.
You went to a workout. Talk
Yes.
to our listeners about what really sparked the interest, not only from you, but them as well.
So earlier that year, like in March and April, I was getting like DMs on Twitter or X from I think like 3 or 4 different coaches from Monticello, like come to camp, come perform and all that. And I went to camp. I did my thing, and I did my thing both ways. I went there as a D lineman. I dominated. I went there as an O lineman and also dominated. So I think I showed myself out at the camp, and I did good. And the next day I got the call from Coach Han that he's gonna give me a scholarship.
Wow.
So that's how it happened.
That's amazing, brother. Obviously this is not your first time showing up on Inside the Trenches.
Yes, sir.
And we know you're Inside the Trenches man. But my question is to you, what side of the ball you going to play on next year?
I'm gonna play on the defensive side of the ball, specifically nose guard.
Okay.
I think back a lot, y'all, and I mean, I don't know how often I talk to CL about this. My senior year at West Jeff, from the start to the finish, like right at the end of the junior year when you officially, junior move-up day, till walking on the LSU's campus for the first time, everything went fast. It was just a fast process. Right. Do you feel like things went fast, but at that same token, if you could go back and relive this senior year over again, what are some of the highlights you would have made? Or at the same token, what are some of your favorite moments from this past season?
Yeah, this year, like not even this year, my whole high school year has flown by. I feel like I started training with you my freshman year, and that felt like it didn't feel like 4 years ago. But but yeah, so this year definitely flew by, and I think I had a pretty good year. I definitely one of my favorite moments was when we beat Terrebonne in week 5, and they had everybody else predicting that they were going to beat us because I think they were undefeated at the time. We had 2 losses at the time, so they were thinking, Terrebonne was going to beat us, they were going to run all over us, and they didn't. We beat them by 3 touchdowns. I had a great game. Defense had a great game. Offense had an even better game. They just dominated. We did our thing.
So I hear that you've been with Concord Sports since your freshman year.
Into my freshman year.
Yeah. How did Concord Sports affect you in your situation moving forward and to where you're at today right now?
Well, I mean, the development and training that Coach Marlon gives me is amazing. And not only the training, it's the people that he knows that he connected me with, like Coach Han. Mm-hmm. He trained Coach Han. He showed Coach Han my film, and like that. It's about who you know, not what you know.
Mm.
I like the mentality, CL. I really do.
He ready for the world, then.
Yes, he is.
He understands.
If y'all just tuning in to Inside the Trenches, we're joined by Braylon Montero. Be sure to follow him at BraylonM_ on okay, now that one on Instagram. He's also featured on all of our Concord Sports YouTube clips. If y'all go to our beginning of the season highlights, mid-season, you'll see a lot of Braylon's tape, and we'll be having their end of the season tapes drop pretty soon. Man, time does fly, bro. Your freshman year, end of your freshman year, I started training you and just watching you develop over the years, not only as a defensive tackle, but as a lineman. Mm-hmm. Leaving John Curtis, having to go to Destrehan, play both sides of the ball your junior year, and this year you were a heavy contributor on the defensive side of the ball. How do you feel like that's going to help you on the next level, right? We talk about that all the time.
I think that transferring to Destrehan really helped me out because, like, I get to experience, like the way to play both sides in, like, the college world because Destrehan runs, like, a college-based offense, which I learned my junior year I learned that whole playbook. I learned how to run zone, power counter, stretch, rollout passes, how to really pass protect. And defensive side, I just learned how to, dominate my man, keep my gap, and hustle.
Wow. And that is a different balance, right? From Curtis to Destrehan, both well-respected schools.
Yes.
I actually went to school with your head coach, Marcus Scott.
Okay.
How do you feel like Marcus Scott has made a difference in your career at Destrehan?
Coach Scott has definitely changed my career as a player, and not only as a player, as a man. He has taught me like so many things since I got there. Like when I got there, I didn't know what I was going to expect, but he had took me under his wing, and like the whole organization took me under their wing, and I was just very thankful for them to do that.
No doubt.
So before we let you go here, we got a couple more questions for you. So much excitement, right? In the next month and a half, you'll be in a new city.
Oh, for sure.
You know,
New
on a new
people.
team, new people. What are you looking forward to the most going to Arkansas Monticello?
I'm just looking forward, to go do my thing and to go dominate. It doesn't matter where I go, as long as I put in the work and stay consistent. I'm gonna just go ball, do my thing, and it's just to play out just like that.
That's fire.
Are you familiar with Arkansas is?
I went there one time for a game day visit. It's
Okay.
a pretty small town, but it's got like it's pretty nice. It's not nowhere bad. It's like a nice country city.
No pressure.
Yeah,
Will you be starting in your freshman year, brother?
I would like to. Yeah, I hope so.
What was the communication between you and Coach about that type of situation?
So Coach Han and the DC, they talked to me after their game when I went there, and they said that if I'm not like an immediate starter, I should have immediate impact. So I think I should go there and have immediate impact. That's what he told me.
Well, Seattle, I can't say this. Since the season's been over, we've been in the film room, the workouts. He's doing this. He's with Coach Duke, training, lifting as well, getting conditioned because everything's about to change here in a month for the good. B, before we let you go here, I told y'all we got a full lineup. We got some more boys coming through here too. That is your camera right there. I want you to talk to that freshman, right? That freshman high school defensive tackle who's trying to be early signee like you. What
Trying
bit
to
of
be
advice
you.
do you have him?
Don't rush it. Just stay consistent. There's two words: consistency and hard work. If you work hard and stay consistent, you'll get whatever you want.
I like it. Well, he's Braylon Montero. Y'all be sure once again to follow him, Braylon M_ on the social media platform. Number 56 on the field, but number 1 in your heart, baby. Y'all don't go nowhere. He got a homeboy that played for Bonneville this year. One of the hot teams in the city, baby. We're going to have Tyree Brewer come on the show in a little bit, baby. Talk to us. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back here on Inside the Trenches, baby, on ESPN Baton Rouge. Hello, somebody.
Inside the Trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the Trenches.
Oh, come on. Welcome back to Inside the Trenches, baby. It's your host, Marlon Big Favorite. I told you we'll be right back with another guest, baby. This time in the building. Earlier, we was in Destrehan. We'll take a little ride to Kenner, Bonneville High School. We had Bonneville's head coach, CL, on this show.
Yes, we did.
This year. Mr. Dre, Coach Dre, should I say, Andre Anthony. But their offense was brewing this year, baby.
Oh, for sure.
They had a bruiser at running back. Big dog now. We had a big dog, but sometimes guys can stop, cut, make them go. Stop, cut, make them go. And this is the most successful season Bonneville High School has had since like 1990.
Oh, for sure.
Well, the running game is important. So joining us
Most
on the show, it is important.
Most important.
We have Bonneville's running back, senior running back, Tyree Brewer, baby. Welcome to the show.
Welcome,
Thank you,
bro. Welcome.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, let's start off with this exciting season. I just saw that Coach Dre had got y'all's district coach of the year. But I want to talk to you, the running back, the guy that scored the touchdowns. What was the season like for you?
It was my first year coming into the season. I didn't know what I was gonna expect, But it was a great season. Met new people, and it was really a family to me.
So, brother, Mr. Brewer, if you don't mind, it's been well documented that this has been Bonneville's first year back in the playoffs in some time. How does that feel to be a part of that legacy that you're leaving now that you are a playoff team and you're moving forward?
It was great doing that, and it puts the younger kids on the map so they'll be able to get seen. Because Bonneville wasn't really getting seen, like talking about, right. But that we did that is putting them on the map more.
This is your senior year. Looking back at it, a successful year for you. When I was talking to you on yesterday, I think you said you might have had like somewhere north of 10 touchdowns this season.
Yeah, something like
wow.
that. Like
That's
10, 15.
Man.
When you don't know, it was a lot.
That is facts, and for me, that is phenomenal, and it just speaks volumes about the Louisiana talent we have here. Next level. Any offers right now? Any schools looking at you? And if not, I mean, listen, bro, you looking at 5 foot, 8'9", something like that, 175 pounds solid back. Talk to us about the recruiting process.
Not really many coaches looking at. Well, not really like coaches really talk to me for real so far. But I'm just waiting,
Hey, we're gonna tell y'all right now. Look, coaches, I'm gonna give y'all a little tidbit. Y'all can just thank me later. Hit him up. He's your one right there. Whenever you have this type of Louisiana talent at running back, you got to holler at him. So, listen, all y'all who check out, look, I done dropped my bag of baller bites. When the ballers come in like that, you see the bags of chips drop. But long story short, there we go. Put a little, get Gordon water behind it to get it going good. So that's my advice for all the scouts out there. Here's what you're looking for right here.
And obviously I'm listening to you. I just would suggest that you just keep doing what you're doing, brother. Because one thing, any professional, any analyst on ESPN, any coach, any trainer, they rely on the film. And that's what you have, brother. You just sat here and said you had more than 10 touchdowns. You don't even know how many touchdowns you have. But I guarantee you, the coach that's looking at you, he knows. So just keep faith that you've put the right type of talent on film, and it'll work out for you. I promise you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's huge. If y'all are just tuning in Inside the Trenches, we have Tyree Brewer here. What's your social media?
My Instagram is T_2LEE. _.
I hope y'all listening. Yeah. I don't remember that. So basically follow him. What we're going to do is I'm going to make sure that I repost him with me, and then we're going to follow him from there. But yeah, first thing we're going to do is probably show him that Instagram. Just kidding. Running backs. I mean, when you walked in here, you kind of give me Saquon Barkley vibes. Who do you model your game behind? Everybody has their own game and their own set of tools. But when you look at you as a running back, what NFL player or college running back that you think your game is modeled behind?
You already said it. Saquon Barkley.
Wow.
Jeremiah Love in college.
Okay.
I love watching him play. He inspired me a lot.
Now locally, AK in his prime, you think that's somebody you like catching out of the backfield type running back? How many of your touchdowns did you have, or how many plays you had where you had to catch out of the backfield?
A good bit.
All right, so you got the good hands out of the backfield. We tell you.
I got great hands.
There we go.
I got great hands.
That's what I like to hear,
Tell
baby. So the boy, tell him.
Well, you already used to wearing that black and gold. So, we just going to put it out there. What schools are you interested in going to? Let them know, and maybe they'll let you know. Put it out there. Who you interested? Who you looking at?
UL, Nichols,
Basically, whoever coming with that scholarship.
whoever come with it, yeah.
NCL, not to, how you say, steal his thunder, but that's the game now. It's like you go where you really need it and not want it.
Right.
Right? True. And
I know Southern needs you.
So and Marshall, that's
Marshall,
you got a running back head coach. So Southern University, you got a basically jewel in the now, a diamond in the rough right here in Kenner, Louisiana. You can come holler at Coach Dre. He'll get you all his information. Definitely. Here's a young man that you want to bring to your program for sure. So we're gonna big him up.
And you definitely should do that, brother. You definitely should look at the film of Marshall Faulk and realize he did have a lot of scholarship offers, but there was only one school that would let him play running back, and that was San Diego State. So, that might be a connection all in itself right there. But when you get home, you got a little time, look up the great Marshall Faulk and watch his work. And I'm talking about at San Diego State. Don't even worry about the pros. Just watch him at San Diego State and watch him average over 200 yards a game rushing.
Where did this get started for you when you started playing football?
I started playing football when I was 6 years old at Geralds Playground.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Where you from?
Metairie.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Metairie.
Metairie.
Metairie, Louisiana.
Metairie. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, just checking out your tape, looking at your skill set. It's so many different fits for you. So I'm excited about your future in football and in school. Do you know what you want to major in? Like, have you looked that far in terms of
I really want to get into real estate.
Okay.
With skyscrapers and stuff too.
The commercial property.
Yeah.
That's big.
Big sale, big money.
Hey, listen to me, and I'm pretty sure
big commission.
There's a lot of construction companies listening right now. Like, hey man, as a young man, when he finished playing ball, you got a friend in me. You got an internship somewhere and get that going. Man, there's just so many questions I got for you at one. All right. So you said Saquon Barkley is somebody you model your game behind. When you look at you training as a running back, is it more hilly type training, heavy sprints? What's your conditioning off season like?
For me, it's more pulling heavy weight, running up the levee, working on my patience because you gotta have that patience going when you trying to find a hole, which hole to go through,
right?
And when you get through the hole, you gotta have that burst. That exit, when you exit the hole, you got to be able to get going.
Right. Speed, which 40-yard dash? You ran that? You're 40 off the top?
Probably a 4.5.
Let me tell you something. 4.5 is a solid speed for a running back because you're going to outrun some guys on the second level. And sometimes, if the backside safety don't take the right corner, you go. But Mr. Alberto was telling me this about you. You good with the cutback game. So if somebody do pursue, stop on a dime and go like that, boy got that Skylar Green in him, man.
He definitely got something in him because I'm watching his highlights right now. Let me ask you this. Very, very, even for us, because obviously your coach showed up and inside the trenches and we got him to talk about the culture of Bonneville and it changing. You guys make it to, you guys win the district. Very, very emotional night. I'm seeing tears from your coach. I'm feeling some kind of way because we watched him speak about you guys in length about you guys were the ones that were going to change the culture at Bonneville. What did that night feel like? The emotions of winning the district. Obviously it had been since '67 or something of that sort. What did that night feel like for not just you, but to watch your coach with his first year as head coach, and everything he said about you guys that came true.
Winning that district that night, it was a spark, a dream come true, and that's something that we really needed. And winning that, it really boosted everybody's confidence and made us want to go further and further and keep playing ball, because that showed us that we could really do anything if we put our mind to it.
That's big time. Hello, somebody. Man, I'm just thinking about that, processing that y'all went in the district and just turning the program around really in a year. And
1 year.
1 year through the running game, through blocking, through just team togetherness and all of that. When you look back at your senior year at Bonneville, what's your favorite moment, man? What's one of you, outside of winning the district? I know that was cool, but was it any defining moment during the season where you're like, man, we might can go into the playoffs and do something?
Probably hurdling defenders.
Okay. All right. Wow. So that's why he say Saquon. He do the full Saquon package.
Super athletic.
So you really felt like your hurdling defenders really defined your athleticism at some point of the season. You're like, man, yeah, I'm in turbo. I'm in my zone.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope, man. Now, we did this with Braylon when he came on. That's y'all's camera right there. We know skill positions are a main deal in park ball and all across Pop Warner. Talking to that young running back that want to be in your shoes one day, help lead his team to a district championship. What's your message to him?
My message would be no matter your size, big, small. Me, I was never that big. Just keep going forward, play hard as you can, and keep grinding.
He's Tyreek Brewer. Be sure to follow him on whatever his long Instagram is. But we're going to make sure we have it all here. But definitely all college coaches out there, if you're looking for a solid running back, there's one that's about to graduate from Bonneville. Tyreek, thank you so much for coming on the show, my guy.
Thank you.
Big ups to you. And look, y'all, I told y'all we rolling. It's the class of 2026 high school football night. We got these guys here rolling right here on Inside the Trenches, here live at Loyola Studio in beautiful Uptown. Want to thank Tyreek for coming on. We got them big linemen. We're going Inside the Trenches. We got Earl Campbell coming on the show. I said Campbell. Earl Collins coming on the show.
Earl Campbell.
I'm thinking about that's big. The running back got me.
The great Earl Campbell.
And his brother Jordan Collins as well will be joining us here. And y'all stick around because our last interview is coming from out of town, Georgia to be exact. We'll be joined by LSU's early signee, Deuce Geralds. Right out of Georgia, man. Sack record break out there in Georgia. It's Inside the Trenches, baby. Hello, somebody. We'll be right back.
Yeah, he did say it.
Hey, man, we got to take the big time picture.
I got 12, like he had 3 left. Yeah, I got like 12 saved.
Right.
Inside the Trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Here is where your story continues. Stretch the limits of your imagination. Create the world as you see it. One letter, one word, one pixel at a time. Move to the rhythm of your own story. Make something more. For him and her and them, for the world. Do what you love. Tell stories like never before in state-of-the-art recording, news, and editing studios. Created just for you. Learn skills that will never expire. Document moments, seconds, frames per second. Turn them into masterpieces. Creativity is more than a lifestyle. Make it a career. Tune into the sounds around you. Those notes, you were always meant to sing them. Creative boundaries, you were always meant to break them. Become the creative professional you are destined to be at the Anchor Institution for the Creative Economy. This is a stage, a world stage. New Orleans, culture rich. Loyola, hands-on access. Make the next move. Perform and work immediately. We do things differently. Use your creativity to impact society. Expand your mind. Be with and for others. Continue your story in the College of Music and Media at Loyola University, New Orleans.
Inside the trenches.
Well, we back like full flats, baby, but y'all ain't going nowhere, ain't that right? It's Inside the Trenches. It's your host, Marlon, Big Fave Favorite. I'm joined here by my co-host, CL NOLA, and we want to take this time to talk to all you football players out there throughout the country, really. If you're a high school junior or senior and you're looking to get recruited, and we just talked to Tyree, he's going to get with Concord Sports. Him and his family's getting with Concord Sports Pros. If you're out there in Arkansas, California, Oklahoma, Ohio, Florida, Mississippi, here in Louisiana, and you need help, a junior or senior, you need assistance with the recruiting process, it is a very complicated space with NIL, with the transfer portal, just navigating through all of that, making sure you're getting in contact with the right people, making sure you're going to the right camps, going to places and visiting places where there's a need for your position. Not where you want to go, not where they like you at and they would want you, where they need you at. Holler at the experts at Concord Sports Pros. That's csportspros.com. Hit us up, direct line. We'll get y'all going, get y'all where y'all need to go. Hello, somebody. I know somebody that's going right where they need to go, and this show is really dedicated to the class of 2026. We got 2028 coming in here too, right, because he got a little brother. But our next guest, this isn't his first time on Inside the Trenches. Right out of Destrehan High School. The name of the show is Inside the Trenches, so this is basically his home right here, baby.
Sure.
Off the offensive line, had an exceptional year for Destrehan, so good that it caught the attention of Alabama A&E. Alabama A&E signee Earl Collins in the building, baby. Not Earl Campbell, baby. We ain't no running back here live.
About the same size.
Earl, man, welcome back to Inside the Trenches. I'm going to tell you, like I told Braylon, man, y'all experienced early signing day. What was that like, man? How was it to sign?
It was amazing. It showed like you had I have the opportunity to go play on the next level, and like I have people that's like, counting on me, and like it showed like I can do it,
That's big time.
I want to say congratulations to you again.
Thank you.
Because it's well deserved. I'm aware of all the hard work that you young men have put in. A lot of people just think football is just the weeks of playing football and don't realize it's the spring, in the beginning of the fall.
Yeah.
With your new scholarship and with your new school that you're gonna attend, what position are you aiming to start at?
Really anywhere they need me at. Like I'm willing to play anywhere on the O-line. I really don't have a preference, but like if I had to choose, it would probably be like right tackle. That's where I've been at my whole football career, and it's like where I feel like the most comfortable at. But I don't have a problem with playing any position. Like I can play it all.
Got it.
Well, talk to us about the process with Alabama A&E. You guys, A&M, I keep on saying A&M. I'm telling you, Monday brain is kicking in. Sorry, Alabama, A&M. I'm so sorry. The visit, down to the decision.
Yeah.
What boiled down to Alabama A&M?
It was everything, honestly. Like the coaching staff, they were like, they treat you like family. Like
I started talking like that was my first time meeting like the coaches in person. And it was like it felt like I knew them for like a long time, and the players too. Like the players, I had conversations with some of the players, and they were talking to me like I was on it, like already on the team with them, like I knew them already. So it was like a family there, and my family loved it too. So it was a win-win. So honestly, that was what brought me to the conclusion of that, and yeah.
Now, see, let's keep it real, dog. You know what happened on the visit? Took the visit, went out. It was a cool little town, you know what I'm saying? Boy, you tried that food down here. That food hit in Alabama. You know, they cook it, mama.
Come on.
Earl can get it in, yeah.
So I realized it's in Huntsville, Alabama, which is south of the Appalachian Mountains. I actually bought my old school from Huntsville, Alabama. Pretty cool city. Are you ready for that transition? Because it's all flat down here and it's hilly up there. Are you ready for that transition to be?
I think I'm ready for the transition. Like, you know, it's gonna be a little different, but you know, I got a chance to play football, so it's gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right down there. Yeah.
Man, chopped it up with Tyree. You know, he's at Bonnable, and we chopped it over bread, and we talked about the senior year. You know, for you, what was this season for? Like, I mean, I know it flew by pretty fast, but some of the moments that was a few of your favorites.
One of the my favorite moments was probably getting an offer from Alabama A&M, cause like at the time, it was like my recruiting was like it was kind of like iffy. So like when I got that offer, it was like it kind of solidified my college dreams. Like I know I had I realized I actually do have the opportunity to go play on the next level, and so that's really the moment that really stuck out the most to me.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Now that your dreams are coming true, brother, who did you pad in your game after? You played right tackle your whole high school career?
Yeah.
What right tackle in this league that you?
Well, it wasn't a right tackle, but Trent Williams.
Oh,
Okay.
That's who I really patterned my game after. Like I try to play like him
Big
every
nasty.
snap. Yeah.
Yeah, he good. I was surprised with Myles Garrett. Did him the way he did him when they played again. Well, not too, so he a dog too, but yeah.
Well, you know, Trent is getting a little long in the tooth. Miles is at the pinnacle of his game right now.
Yeah, Trent around my age, bro. Like I said, we was in the league. We were teammates together in Washington, so that's pretty cool. You mentioned him. Achievable goals. I'm huge on those, man, because we set goals all the time.
Yeah.
My goal is to be $2-3 million up by May. It may happen. I ain't stopping it, but you know, it's just an achievable goal, right?
Yeah.
Your freshman year, and are you an early enrollee as well?
No, I'm gonna be going in the summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's some of your achievable goals this upcoming season?
Well, one of my achievable goals is just to come in and make an impact. Like, I just no matter where I go, no matter what I do, I just want to make an impact on the team. And if it's not starting right away, I just want to be like a player that coaches can count on, or I just want to make an impact.
That's solid.
What entity you would give the most credit for your current situation and your scholarship going to Alabama A&M?
God,
Amen.
the blessing of getting the opportunity to play there. Also, family. They helped me throughout the way. They can't even thank them enough for what they helped get me through. Yeah, that's the two.
A lot of rides to practice, huh?
Yeah.
And man, I wanna throw one out there. I want to give a big shout out to Alberto Braylon's dad because you know he has those kids, you know, training over there by his house a lot and just really being a mentor in all of their lives as well. So big ups to Berto.
Definitely a mentor.
Yeah.
He always have y'all together.
I call him Mr. Dad.
Yeah, yeah, for real, bro. That's my guy. So and look, even them getting here tonight. bringing them all over
The
here.
ultimate soccer football day.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so
We all
shout out
need
to the
that.
Monteros. Yeah, man.
A
for
lot of
real.
young men in New Orleans need that for sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, Earl, this is Inside the Trenches, and we do, as you know, we do our clinic each week, each year, excuse me. But there's a lot of young Pop Warner O-linemen out there wishing one day they can sign with Alabama A&M.
For sure.
Yeah.
Talk to that offensive lineman, man. What's your message for him?
Just keep working. Just go out there, have fun, keep working, play your hardest. That's really it.
Straight up. Play your hardest, work your tail off, and make it happen. He ain't playing around with you. His name is Earl Collins. Y'all make sure. What's that social media, brother? Man, will follow you.
Young Earl. Young Earl.
Young Earl.
Yeah.
Now that's Y-U-N-G now. Young Earl. You feel what I'm saying?
right.
Earl, we said down here. Y'all be sure to follow him on the social media. Once again, brother, thank you so much for coming on the
Thank y'all
show.
for having me.
Well, y'all don't go nowhere because he has a little brother, and his little brother is the #1 offensive lineman in the state in the class of 2028.
Wow.
Jordan Collins is going to join us next. Y'all stick around. It's Inside the Trenches, baby, right here on ESPN Baton Rouge. Hello, somebody. Time to move y'all body.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Yeah, I was in the game. Yeah, I'm in the trenches. When it's 4th and inches, I'm playing the game. I'm gonna make a stop. Drop it like it's hot. Yeah, y'all coming freestyling. Shouts out, baby. Big ups to y'all. Times fly when you're having yourself a good time, and it's here. We're doing that right here at Inside the Trenches. It's your host, Marlon, Big Fave Favorite. We want to send a special shout out to get Gordon. That's right. Come on, get it done.
Get it done.
Listen, if you've been in a car accident, you've been hurt at the job, and you need a trusty group of lawyers to help you out, you got to hit up the G team, baby. Get Gordon, get it done. Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys right here in the New Orleans area. You can call 504-800-8888. Let them know you heard about them right here on Inside the Trenches. Now, we did mention we have another brother on the show. We just had Earl join us. His brother Jordan is joining us now. Last time Jordan was on the show, big ups to Jordan Collins. We did tell y'all he is the #1 offensive tackle, class of 2028 here in the great state of Louisiana.
Great state.
He came on the set with some food. Last time he was on Inside the Trenches, he said his favorite food was chicken.
Yeah, you're
so
right.
he brought me more chicken.
He
Yeah,
loves
I'm
his
a bad
chicken,
dude. Give me more chicken, Popeye. Welcome back to Inside the Trenches. We got Jordan Collins in the building,
Welcome,
baby.
young Jordan.
Jordan, what's happening, baby? Space Jam Jordan in the building.
Yeah.
Destrehan's finest. That's the second Space Jam Jordan. I got Jordan Jefferson. I call him that same thing too, and he went to Destrehan. This is good. Hey, brother, your sophomore year has finished. You are soon be officially an upperclassman. What have you learned the most this year at Destrehan High?
Being the best you can for your teammates and yourself as well, but improving a lot and, just how you can be coachable.
That's big.
The #1 dancing bear in the state of Louisiana. I mean, that feel good for me to just say it, so I know it got to feel good for you to feel it. Your brother has garnered a scholarship. What do you feel like your journey could be like, and do you think it's possible that maybe y'all could play together again one day?
I feel like it is possible we could play together one day, but, since he was older than me, I learned a lot from him as well. So it's helping me out to, fix the things that I need to fix.
That's big time. I can rock with that. You have developed so much, even since we had the Winter Elite Camp out there in Baton Rouge at Elite, watching you this season, just watching that line progress. Off-season goals. I mean, one thing y'all do during the season, and you got with Coach Smokey, y'all got with us, Coach Stu. What's some of your off-season goals? Like, you want to bench a certain thing, you want to squat a certain amount. Is it any particular offers or camps you want to go to? What's some of your off-season goals?
Really, getting out there more, going to camps and stuff, and really, losing this baby weight. And getting some muscle.
More chicken.
Well, you're talking about baby weight, brother. I just stood next to you. What does it feel like to be the #1 offensive lineman in Louisiana, as well as you go to school at Destrehan with your coach, obviously, Marcus Scott? What does it feel like to be? Do you feel any of the pressure of being? That's a better question.
When you play grade schools and you might have some bad snaps and stuff, but you gotta get over it and stuff. But you improve every once in a while. You show people wrong.
Mm-hmm. Toughest opponent this year. Y'all had some big time games. I heard y'all had a big time win against Terrebonne. If you go back and you look at, is there any particular defensive lineman, any team y'all went against? Who was your biggest challenge, or what team?
Biggest challenge to me was Carr, because at that time I wasn't, as the best as I could be. So I had some flaws, but throughout the season I was able to fix them. And I think next year I'm gonna have a better year against, the other teams that we play.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, Carr's in the state championship. They got top D tackles on their team.
Yeah, they got some big boys this year. But you are a big boy, and you've been inside the churches, I'm sure, your whole life. How do you feel like Concord Sports has helped you so far in your journey to where you're at right now?
They helped me so much. Coach Stu, they helped me a lot because they showed me stuff I didn't know before, and different ways you need to do this exercise, or different ways you need to do something to really affect you and make you play better.
Now, he brought up Coach Stu. Coach Stu has been coaching with Concord Sports since the beginning. Two-time national champion, won it in 2003 and in 2007 for LSU. That's for y'all. I'm tripping because you interviewed him already at
Right.
Uptown Sports Social.
Right.
Looking forward to seeing y'all work again this offseason. I asked your brother this. He said Trent Williams. Do you have an offensive lineman, not necessarily you model your game behind, but who game you respect in the NFL?
He's not in the NFL yet, but I do respect Kalen Proctor. Kalen
From Alabama. Yeah, because the thing, his issue is he think he a wide receiver too. He can line up out there. He's athletic.
I caught the ball a little bit. I did make a catch. It wasn't a big one, but
Come
I
on.
caught the ball.
Hey, bro. Hey, man, you got to use them big basketball height O-linemen. CL?
Well, that's where the league is going. I'm sure y'all saw this Sunday, offensive lineman catching a touchdown, so that's definitely where the league is going. What position do you see yourself on the next level?
Next level, I really do see myself playing left tackle, but if they need me at some other position, I can go and provide for the team.
Nah, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, I definitely see you at right tackle. You are athletic enough to play the left tackle, but I think right tackle would be a more comfortable position, and then you can really show off your run blocking ability there too. It takes a little pressure off of, unless you're quarterbacking for another Michael Vick, a left-handed quarterback.
Right. Which is very rare to have a left-handed quarterback.
Very rare. It really is. Man, I talked to your mom over there. We were at the barbecue the other day, and Alberto said the same thing. You don't really eat a lot. I mean, you eat more chicken, but like you don't really like chow down like the rest of them do at the dinner table. What's up? Hey, you see him? I'm telling you, bro. That's why you want just the wide receiver coming out of him.
I don't want to say back in the day, but back in time, I used to munch down. I've been trying to get my, I've been slimming down a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. He got with Dr. Kendra or something. Over that health system.
He been doing something, that's for sure.
That's cool. Next year coming up, how's y'all spring looking? Like, are y'all? Because I've heard that we may see them do away with spring ball. Is that true? Or y'all gonna go to like more of an organized team activity type deal? So like, what's y'all off season look like over there at Destrehan?
Off season, I don't think Coach talked about it yet, but probably the same as last year. But if I could be wrong, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I'm not sure right now.
Right. I mean,
Well, it's well documented that you're the number one offensive lineman in the class of 28. What is the one thing you feel like you need to get better at in your game?
Really,
You that good?
no, throughout the games, not losing it, like, because I won't say losing the game, but I gotta stay focused.
it's consistency during the drives. I've seen that a couple times on tape with you, and with y'all is really, as you get tired throughout the game, your technique can kind of fall wayside. But, I mean, being a taller offensive lineman is going to be important for you to keep that Z bend in your knees we always talk about. I like how this turned into like a little coaching session.
Right,
but that's something with your height, because your height works to your advantage because it's more space. With the tall, Tyler Shuck type quarterbacks, they can see over y'all. It works all good. Guys try to get their hands up. Yeah. But at the same token, having good feet as well. So that's something to keep you prepared. If y'all just tune in to Inside the Trenches, baby, we're joined by Jordan Collins of Destrehan High School football there in the parish, baby. Them boys out the parish. Him and his brother had an opportunity. This happened. We saw this at LSU with the Weeks brothers. Had opportunity to play together. Now, once again, Earl's senior year. Destrehan, I thought y'all had a pretty decent season. Y'all could have made that next push. The Wichita Parish game kind of got y'all. So just something to kind of look forward to in the offseason to prep for. But when you start thinking about I know you told me who your favorite lineman is in college, but when you start thinking about players that on the NFL level that really the way they approach the game is top notch, like in terms of prepping. I know you watch the Saints. Some any Saints players, any Tampa players, anybody in particular that you say, man, look, this guy here has it down packed professionally.
Trent Williams.
I ain't gonna lie, I got one for him, and I said this guy here is new. The consistency of Will Campbell. I mean, you look at the Patriots right now, they 11-2.
Yeah. Well, you know what's so crazy is luckily he was out yesterday. Christian Worf for the Tampa Bay Bucks. He's actually made All-Pro at left tackle and right tackle.
Right.
So he's definitely a guy to look out for. He, like I say, he didn't play against the Saints yesterday, but he's definitely one of those ones.
Big time. Well, look, we ain't gonna hold you too much long. I'm gonna let you go eat more chicken. Big ups to y'all for bringing the chicken in the studio.
For
Got
sure.
a little dinner on the way out. But that's your camera right there. I want you to talk to the young offensive lineman. Maybe it's somebody watching this show right now like, hey, I want to be able to develop and have the work ethic Jordan has. What's your message for that young kid?
For you to work like how you want to work, you gotta really love the game and love the game for like what it brings. Because if you don't really love the game, it's not gonna like help you motivate you to win, to practice and to give it your all.
Yeah, loyal to the game. The game has been good to me.
Yes, sir.
Well, shouts out to Jordan. Y'all make sure y'all keep y'all eyes on it. He should be on all y'all watch lists, but keep your eyes on Jordan Collins out of Destrehan High School. #1 offensive tackle in the class of 2028 in the state. We're looking to have #1 in the country, baby. We're going to get him back here on Inside the Trenches as well. Probably catch him before the season's over. But before the season comes back, should I say. It's just about over here. But, hey, we got one more guest coming on, baby. That's one more segment here. We'll be joined by Deuce Geralds, early LSU defensive tackle signee, probably one of the biggest defensive tackle classes in recent times here at LSU. We'll talk to him about his new coach, Coach Lane Kiffin, and what it was like signing early like the rest of these guys. It's class of 2026 night. Got special 2028 in here as well.
Very
we
special.
talking about these early signees. It's Inside the Trenches, baby.
Inside
Y'all
the
don't go nowhere. We'll be joined by LSU's early signee, Deuce Geralds, baby, out of Georgia. Baton Rouge boy, though. It's Inside the Trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Dentro de las trincheras.
Inside the trenches.
Inside the trenches.
Well, hello, somebody. Welcome back to Inside the Trenches. It's your host, Marlon, Big Fave Favorite. And we live right now. It's about 9:25 out there where my guests are right now. This is a big time interview right here because we got two guests. We don't only have Deuce Geralds, but we also have my man Damian Geralds, my old teammate from the Voodoo. What's happening, big dog?
What happened with your big fave?
Man, I'm cooling,
my
bro.
dog right there, man. That's the roomie from on the road whenever we out of town and stuff.
That's my roommate, dog. Hey, bro, I was telling him about Utah. Man, we used to go to Florida, brother. Man, we used to have some really good times playing for the Voodoo. I got to get you on the show so we could just really run them Voodoo days too, because that was real football right there.
You gotta do that.
So my question for you is: Did you get the crib in Baton Rouge too? Y'all, I know you got your little condo down here in BR now, cause you're back home, my bro.
And I got we that's in the works right now as we speak, man. Me and the wife, we had to have a little business meeting the other day. Like, all right, how we gonna work these next 3 to 4 years? We gonna have to relocate, spend half time in BR, half time out here in Georgia. So we trying to work it all out now.
Definitely. Before we get Deuce on here, how did you feel early signing day? I mean, obviously it was a process. I was speaking with Yolanda. At first it was going to be the 4th, then Deuce kind of held out. When he finally signed on the 5th, how did that feel to you?
Man, it felt like a whale got lifted off of my back or something, man. It was such the biggest weight, and I mean, look, and I'm just dead. So I know for Deuce, it made him feel amazing just to finally, go through the process and for it to get to his pretty much his finality for this stage, of his career and everything. So, man, it felt amazing, man, to go ahead and for him to, put the pen to paper.
I know that's right.
Yeah, you're right, brother. Congratulations to both of y'all. Welcome back again. So many things was to be the mission for you and your son this year. We won't jump the gun. Let's go back and talk about him becoming the all-time sack leader in Georgia high school football. What was that feeling like, Pops?
Man, I mean, it was it was just overwhelming to say the least. Like, I mean, just having a very, tumultuous season with, a lot of ups and downs and everything, just, just with his own high school team and everything. But I mean, when he got that sack and it was announced over the intercom, I was like, wow, baby boy, then left his name in the record books. So I mean,
life.
Yeah, for life. I mean, shoot, look, and that was a record had been standing for a long time. I think Lorenzo Carter had held the record previously before Deuce. Shout out to him. But I told him, I said, man, you made sure yourself was legendary. So I mean, it's a blessing from God, just to leave his name in the record books the way he did.
That's huge.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yes, sir. So, out of all the high school games you watch your son play or even attend to, what was your favorite memory out of all of them?
Man, my favorite memory out of all of them, it'll probably have to be from his junior year. We were playing against Woodward Academy, and Woodward Academy they have they had a real strong team. It's a small private school out here in South Atlanta. They known for like having a lot of NFL ballers who their kids go to that school and everything. So we were playing against the team, and it was a tight game, kind of going back and forth, back and forth. So Deuce, he goes to the coach, to the offensive coordinator, and he like, man, give me the ball. He was like, he pretty much pulled a Keyshawn Johnson. He was like, man, give me the damn ball and get out the way. And he went out there, and the coach, I seen the coach, they were signaling to the OC upstairs in the booth, and it was like, Deuce want the ball. So they went on ahead and they made the call to play for him. I think we were on our own like 30-yard line. It's like in the fourth quarter, like 3 or 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. It's a game tied right down at that point. I think it was 14-14, handing the ball off to him. I mean, he made him defend a miss, got to the sideline, and took that thing to the house. I think it was like a 68-yard touchdown run.
That's fire.
Wow.
And just to see a D lineman, just to be able to have that kind of ability. I mean, I knew, just been watching him all my life. He never ceased to amaze me. But I mean, that right there, that was, for a go-ahead touchdown in Georgia 7A football at that. I mean, that was a key memory.
Now, my question for you, when was it? Was it his freshman year, sophomore year? When y'all knew D tackle was going to take precedent over running back in the recruiting process?
Oh, I mean, we kind of knew that from the beginning. Like, he always had an offensive position as well as a defensive position. It just so happened his offensive position was running back. But I mean, I think it probably what happened around middle school, around seventh grade or so. Like, he was kind of playing a bunch of different positions, playing, a little O-line, little DN, little tight end, playing some running back. He was kind of, just being an athlete out there. And when he kind of came to me, he was like, Dad, I want to start doing training, outside of practice or whatnot. And he was like, I want to train D-line. And shoot, I think he went and found this D-line trainer named Marcus Howard, a former Georgia Bulldog. Shout out to Coach Marcus. But he found him, started training with him and everything. He was like, yeah, Dad, this is what I want to do. And then from then on, he was just locked in. I mean, like locked in from, I think, like I said, that was around 6th, 7th grade. So he probably was like 12 or 13. Like, no, he wasn't even 13 yet. He was just 12. So that's when we kind of knew, like, all right, this is where he gonna make his money right here playing D-line.
Yep. We got Chris coming. What you say, Chris?
Another question I have for you. Come back to me.
I got you.
Okay.
So I guess my biggest question is, this class is loaded with talent. You talk about Richard Anderson down here. You also have, it's just dogs. And Deuce last time told us they were teammates when they were both down here in Louisiana. You and I played in the SEC. We know what top SEC talent is. These boys is really bringing it back to our style of play.
Yeah. So, man, just to speak on that, man, first off, Richard Anderson, talking about monster in the interior of the D-line. Monster interior D-lineman. I mean, just to be able to pair him with Deuce, along with Lamar Brown and Trent, the 5-star edge that they signed in the class, I said, man, these boys gonna do some damage down the line. And, and not meaning down the line, like, years from now, like they could come in and make an impact right away, because all 4 of them are those type of players. So I'm like just excited to see, because like it's one thing when you be a top prospect on your own team. You might have one or two dogs on the team with you or whatnot. But when you get into a situation where you got more dogs around you like that, they gonna have an opportunity to go wreak havoc, on the SEC and the rest of the country. So man, it's just exciting to see. I can't wait to see all of them get there in the spring. And shoot, man, I ain't gonna miss a spring practice that first week.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool. You got things, Lamar Brown, Deuce.
Oh,
It's crazy.
It's definitely set up for them boys to eat. No pun intended. Big boys in the trenches. But when you guys committed early, and when you guys committed early, you committed to Kelly. Now we all know that it's a Lane Kiffin situation. How do you guys feel about the transition from Kelly to Lane?
Yeah, so I think with those, one thing that you notice with Louisiana talent and Louisiana like high school football, like most kids, even myself included, like when you grow up, watching, LSU Tigers and watching their purple and gold, man, it's always a big dream for any, kid growing up in Baton Rouge to put their purple and gold on one day and, go out there and take the field, in Death Valley. So just, I think that's part of the reason why Lane took the job. So with that being said, like a lot of times those kids be committed to the program.
Right.
It's not necessarily a coach. Like when you look at like across the board at some other universities and stuff, most kids they go to play for a certain coach or whatever relationship that they have that's strong with that program. But with all these kids, man, I think they just God honestly, like deep to their soul, just love, Louisiana, love LSU football, and they wanted to be a part of that. So I think that's what, occurred with that transition from Kelly to Lane. I think they were still like, man, I know Coach Kelly not there anymore, but man, I still want to be a Tiger no matter what. And I think that's, why they had the outcome that they had on signing day.
If y'all just tuned in to Inside the Trenches, we're joined by the Geralds, baby. We have Damian Gerald and his son Deuce Gerald, new LSU signee, joining us here on the show. Deuce, I'm going to come to you next. Me and your dad, we were kind of reminiscing about the old SEC and y'all boys bringing it back to that. How does it feel to sign, in my opinion, probably one of the biggest classes since us, me, Glenn Darcy, and all of us. Hello, somebody. But no, you have Lamar. We got Richard Anderson. We had another early signing. Trent. And Trent. Oh man, how you feel, man, coming into to Tigerland with that type of crew with you, bro? Y'all like the Power Rangers, man. Y'all morphing.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just blessed, just being surrounded by other great players along myself, like going into a program that we all love and that we want to bring a championship to. So like just coming in with those great players surrounding me, alongside me, like going into this, like I'm blessed and I'm just happy and I'm ready to get to it right now. Like I'm really ready.
That's dope.
Once again, brother, congratulations. We knew you was gonna do what you was gonna do from the beginning. But let's go back. Let's talk. We sat in this exact studio and you told us you was like, oh, I'm about 12 sacks away from leading Georgia in sacks. You already knew, that's almost calling your shot. You knew that you were gonna break the record. You knew that you were going to lead the state of Georgia in sacks, but by the time you left to come back to Louisiana, what did that moment feel to actually call your shot call your shot on the show on ESPN?
Yeah.
And then the actual sack that gives you the record for the Georgia State sack record. How did that feel, brother?
That was like a big time blessing for me. Like I really wasn't really too surprised. I was grateful for it and everything, but I feel like I already knew I was going to do it. I really was confident in myself, knowing like the type of work I put in and my dedication. I knew I was going to get it, and I knew I was going to crush it actually. So I just knew it was going to happen. I was really grateful for that, like to be able to stamp my name in the Georgia record books.
Sure.
And now like I'm able to do that back in my home state of Louisiana.
Chris,
what's up, Deuce? This is Chris here. I guess this is really a question for you and your dad. How much trust do you believe in the new defensive line coach, Elijah Robinson, and defensive coordinator Blake Baker to like help you throughout this development and, make it, process further in your NFL career?
That was actually a great question because that was something that we really took in consideration. Also, knowing like Coach Elijah Robinson was coming in and this their first time with each other, but we look back on like Coach Elijah Robinson's history and stuff, and we're like real confident in him and his development, like just with the teams that he's been on beforehand, with being at Syracuse, being the DC, the interim head coach at Texas A&M at that time, and worked under Larry Johnson, the Ohio State D-line coach. He worked under him while he was at Penn State early in his years. So like he's real seasonal experience. So we really like confident in his ability to develop me.
Yeah, and another thing I'd say about Coach Robinson, like that was part of the reason why we had a slight delay with the signing when it came to signing day, because we saw that there was some changes that was coming about, and we really wanted to get a chance to know who Coach Robinson was and know a little bit about him and everything. But at the time, like we had spent a lot of time like building a relationship with Coach Kyle Williams, who's a LSU legend. Great person, and he did a phenomenal job of building that relationship and recruiting Deuce the entire time. So when we kind of got hint of there were going to be some changes on the defensive staff, we kind of like Deuce said just a moment ago, we started doing our research on Coach Robinson and just looking at his history. I mean, he's a phenomenal recruiter. He knows how to get that talent in there. He's real big on building and developing the total player as well as just their skill set on the field. So I thought that was very good and spoke to the type of person he is. Just really getting down to the nuts and bolts of what it takes to make a pro. And we had a good conversation, several good conversations prior to signing day, just getting his insight and getting a good feel for him and where he sees taking this D-line room into the future.
Now, Deuce, you're going to hear me say this a lot. Your dad, we call him Geralds. That's just what we call him as our teammate. You're in a kind of interesting position, bro, because you're a former Ole Miss player. You have Ole Miss coach just jump ship on them, come down here to LSU, which we love it. Shout out to my brother Virgil Alsberry. But just being an Ole Miss alum, a Baton Rouge native, having to be in the mix-up of that, I mean, you got to pretty much be in a pretty good position right now because you got the coach, the head coach, So, I mean, as a former player, how that feel to you, bro?
Man, it was a little bit of mixed emotions there, man. It was some mixed emotions because we had we're having a great season up there in Oxford with my Rebels and everything, man. So I'm very proud of my boys and what they doing in Oxford and proud of what the job that Coach Kiffin did out there with them. I hated it had to end the way it ended, but I still had to be happy because I'm like, shoot, he about to coach my son now. So
it's pretty cool.
I was like what did he say? 6-7, So I mean, it's still a good situation. It's still a good situation, man. So like I say, I'm happy. Happy. It was a little bittersweet at first, but I'm happy my boy got an outstanding coach for his next 3 to 4 years, and look forward to all the success they're gonna have on the field. Come this fall.
Yeah, you're right, brother. This one for baby boy Deuce himself. So you're going to LSU. You're coming in with a mega class. What do you think? What do you think your main position will be this year on that D line? Where do you think they're gonna slide you at with all this talent around?
Like you talking about like position or like you asking about playing time?
Position, yeah.
No, more like interior.
Yeah, interior defensive line. I'll move around because I feel like I'm very versatile, and they know that also. And I feel like that's what they will use me as. Like they'll move me outside, inside, wherever I just need to be, wherever they need me to be.
And two-part question: what was the recruiting process with Frank Wilson?
Coach Frank, he recruited my dad also when he was going to Ole Miss. So me and him, like he had history with my family, so that connection was like already built in. He like watched me grow up and been recruiting me through LSU this whole time.
Nice. That's tight.
All right, Deuce, this for you also. Out of all the college and NFL players that you study and you watch at your position, who stands out to you the most and who do you like the most?
You said, what was the last part of that question?
Who stands out to you the most and who do you like the most out of all of them?
You talking about currently playing right now?
Yeah. Or it could be anybody.
I mean, my favorite player, right, like really all time was Aaron Donald. Like I feel like he's a great player in the league, and he's like done it the best. I feel like he's the greatest D tackle ever, the greatest defensive lineman. But right now, the guy at the Ravens, D tackle, and I like Byron Murphy a lot.
Mm-hmm. Byron, nice.
And Ed Oliver. Ed Oliver probably my favorite right now in the league. D tackle. Ed Oliver probably my favorite one.
All right, I got two questions for you. One, I know you're looking forward to playing for Coach Kiffin, with Coach Elijah. You're gonna be playing for Blake Baker. He cool, bro. He me and your pop's age, so he real laid back. What off the field thing you looking forward to going back to Baton Rouge?
Good question.
You know, being back around my family, you know, all my grandparents, aunts, uncles, and just being in that like college football environment of Baton Rouge, you know, it's probably one of the best cities. It's actually the best city, college town, like in the world. So you know, I'm just really excited to be a part of that.
All right, my next question is, what size is that Balenciaga jacket? Because I'm gonna be hitting your butt up when you come down here. I'm telling you, what you 285 right now?
Nah, I'm probably like around 270 right now.
270? Yeah, I'm gonna drop down about 280 and I'm gonna hit you up to Balenciaga and I'm coming there. Look, all the folks back there, LSU equipment, I'm letting y'all know I'm coming to get all Deuce gear, straight up.
Right. I'm gonna have you dripped out.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you too, man, big ups to my man from Dreamathon, bro, my boy Bruce. I saw he was able I saw that in person. Then he mailed it to you for signing day. That's fire, you heard me?
The Dreamathon stuff, yeah. That's my guy.
That's dope, man.
You know, definitely shouts out to Bruce and Dreamathon. I've been waiting for a Dreamathon shirt that I had a connection to, and it's definitely yours, brother. So we'll definitely be rocking that Deuce Geralds. Brother, are you ready for the stardom that is gonna be upon you once you set foot in Baton Rouge? Like, you know, it's not like it. The fact that you're born in Baton Rouge speaks volumes, but the fact that you're gonna come back, grown up, muscled up, you know, you're automatically a star in Baton Rouge already. What does that feel like? Is there any kind of anticipation, any kind of anxiety knowing what you coming into?
Man, you know, I'm just really excited to be a part of it. Like, I don't know what it may come with, but I'm ready for it. Like, I'm ready for it all. Like, I knew what I was coming into. This is what I wanted. This is what I always dreamed about, and I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too,
for you, man.
We're excited for you, man. So, last question here. We got two more for you here. All right, early signing, but also early enrollee. So this is it. Like, this your last exam. You got all your high school credits good to go.
Yes, sir.
All right. At this point, who GPA is higher, you or your dad's at 17? Now, hey, my dog's smart now. He's smart.
I'm all like, he got that.
Don't put him on the spot like that, man. Look, you already know what's happening.
Hey, that bitch.
He said that bar. He said that bar
right
too
here,
high.
fool.
He said that bar too high.
He said
Too high.
About 0.8.
I mean, the early signing, the early enrolling was telling me something now.
He had more time than me. He had more time than me.
What's up, little man?
Role.
Look at them.
I'm gonna hit you up too.
He got next.
He got next.
Yo, he got the guy. Boy, look at you. Tell Coach Kiffin, man, we got to wait on you now.
Show your muscle.
That's 2039
right there. Look at that. Boy, he got a little chest, little gut, and all that already. That's what's up, man. Well, look, Geralds, we're going to go ahead and let you go here, but before you go, man, talk to your people here in Louisiana, man, what we can look forward to from you. Man, tell them how excited you are to be a Tiger, baby.
Man, you know, this is a blessing. It's always been my dream. You know, I already said it once. I'm bringing Daddy back to the booth.
Bringing Daddy back to the booth.
Yeah, right.
Yo, well, he's Deuce Geralds. We had David and Geralds, his dad on, and his little brother, Lil Geralds, in the building. Man, thank y'all so much. Hey, hey, Chimes on you. Gerald's not your daddy. Yeah, we hitting your wallet up, dog. I'm telling you.
There you go. We on Deuce. Hey, we rolling with Deuce, man.
Yeah, we rolling with Deuce. Hey, but Deuce can't come to the casino with us, bro. Me and you gonna have to hit the bowl of rides up. You know what I'm saying? We back at it, dog.
You get the buffet.
We back at it, man. Well, man, it's family to me right here. My old teammate from the New Orleans Voodoo, 3 seasons, man. Full circle to have his son come back here, down here to the boot, bro. I'm so proud of y'all. See y'all in Baton Rouge. Operator wants to put me on through. Gotta send my love down to Baton Rouge.
Come on.
Hey, yup.
We coming, baby. We coming home.
Coming home.
Come on
Yes,
home.
indeed. Well, the Geralds is definitely live here on Inside the Trenches. We appreciate y'all for coming on the show, bro. Glad to have you on here a couple times. Look, Michael Barnett, I'm letting you. I got my little Deuce segment each week. That's my media guy over there at LSU. Hey, Deuce, bro. 9th season at LSU Sports Radio, bro. I spent 5 years there as a player. So I've been there as a broadcaster longer than a player, dog. That's crazy.
Come on,
yes,
man.
indeed.
Living the dream, baby.
Living the dream.
So, yep, we living the dream. Well, thank you again. And big ups to all our sponsors out there, too.
For sure.
Shouts out to Get Gordon, Get It Done, the Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. Listen, if you're in the New Orleans area and you have any accidents, anything going on, hit them up, 504-800-8888. Big ups to Dr. Kendra and Health Nut System. Dude, she got some fire products for CMARs, everything that we need nutrition-wise to stay in that good old shape. Help me get down to 275 like you so I can wear that Balenciaga sweater you got on right there.
270.
270, easy, yeah. Little salad for me, little salad. And then big ups to Conquer Sports Pros, baby. Where ballers like Deuce ball at. More information about Conquer Sports, visit csportspros.com.
Deuce, one more question, baby. What's the first thing you're looking to eat when you get to Baton Rouge?
Oh, I gotta have me. I think I'm gonna have me some jambalaya. I haven't had no good jambalaya in a minute.
Yeah, you gonna play that Mike Anderson or something.
Yeah, that big fan of jambalaya.
You got a lot of spots, bro. So yeah, we're gonna do a lot of working out. Me and you, dog. We're gonna be at elite a lot. Cause we ain't gonna you're gonna look just like that come the fall. Yes, indeed. Well, we're excited to get them down here. Big ups to our producers. Shout out to the Taylor gang, Hannah,
Great job,
and Damian. Y'all did an excellent job today, setting everything up.
Great job,
Big
Hannah.
ups to Tobi, everybody. My co-host CL NOLA, Lil Chris in the building, and our special guests. All of our guests that come through Geralds. You had all your class of 26 in here. We had Destrehan High School, Braylon Montero. Big ups to the Earl. And my main man, Tyree from Bonneville. Big ups to Earl and Jordan, and shouts out to Alberto for bringing them all through here. Hey, until next Monday, we'll see y'all. Y'all have a blessed one. Hello, Somebody is Inside the Trenches, live on ESPN Baton Rouge.
Let's go.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna see you. Oh yeah. Oh, I got it. We be in the city. We gonna be in the city. All right, dog.
Inside the